As a group of one Californian, two native Texans, and one Mexican, we've been hearing about immigration for most of our lives. Through recent political events in the US, immigration is even more of a hot-button issue than ever before. We started this project with a broad challenge: to better understand and address potential problems related to the migration of Latino immigrants to Central Texas. But we learned through project research and interviews that people are arriving at our southern border from all over the world. For this project, we focused on humanitarian immigration, specifically the many asylum seekers at our border fleeing political unrest, poverty, violence, and corruption. Asylum is unique because it can only be legally requested inside the physical boundaries of the United States, unlike other routes which can be requested from their home countries. Once requested, asylum seekers are detained and interviewed to determine if they have a valid threat in their homeland. If their fear of returning home is deemed credible, they are released from detention and given 12 months to complete their legal petition for asylum with no home, funds, or work visa. In researching the plight of asylum seekers in Central Texas, we discovered Casa Marianella, which has operated since 1986 in East Austin as an emergency homeless shelter for immigrants. They primarily serve Latino and African immigrants with nowhere to go while attempting to complete the convoluted legal process. At Casa Marianella, asylum seekers are met with food, shelter, a caring staff, and extensive donation network. They are provided with legal assistance, English classes, and other resources to help them become self-sufficient in their new homeland. To learn what else these asylum seekers truly need, we leveraged a human-centered design approach. By spending time observing residents at Casa Marianella and interviewing advocates and lawyers, we were able to understand what would actually be useful, rather than designing based on our assumptions. Our partners at Casa Marianella and other advocates expressed challenges in explaining this very complex process to immigrants with varying levels of literacy and English proficiency. Knowing this, we began to ideate by asking ourselves, how might we demystify the asylum-seeking process? Given the numerous languages spoken by asylum seekers and literacy barriers, our solution must be highly visual and utilize universal iconography. As the asylum-seeking process can vary by individual case, this solution should also act as a template for caseworkers to add in additional information and stand out among the mountain of paperwork they receive. There are many forms this guide could take, but from the input we've received, we'll test 3 options with immigrants to see what is best understood and used. The first option is a digital application with progress tracker and legal contact information. The second option is a Tyvek folder, or something made of another indestructible material, printed with information to guide the immigrants while providing storage for their paperwork. The third option is a poster which folds down into a pocket-sized brochure to keep on their person. While testing still needs to be done, we're excited about our partnership. Based on the feedback, we hope this outcome will simplify the process, ease this overwhelming experience, and make Central Texas immigrants feel more secure as they seek safety and asylum.